This life, we all tend to overload on automation. One, two, three.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Loud from Maui, Ed and Quinn. Aloha to everyone out there in the world. Here we are on this small little island, dying of heat, beautiful weather, torture, beautiful sandy beaches, sunny skies. Yeah. It's a nice day here in Maui. Nay, yeah, Quinn. Mm-hmm. We got a guest here, sitting here. He's busy eating right now, and it's my grandson. So if you hear him fussing, it's because Quinn's not feeding him fast enough. So get on it, Quinn. Oh, yeah, he's eating green peas, mush. Green peas. That's what it looks like. Yeah, is that green peas? Hey, everybody. This is episode 37. And I was thinking, we should just talk story. Let's talk story. Talking story. Let's talk story. Hey, who sang that song? Huh?
I didn't look it up.
You didn't look it up? Brada Walter, I think. Yeah? Brada Walter. Oh, this is going to be fun. I wish this was on video. Trying to watch you type on your computer and feed him and juggle that all at the same time. Fatherly skills, man. That's the one. Fatherly skills. I used to have that. I think I still do, but I used to be able to carry my kid, pick up things off the floor with my foot, with my toes, unlock a door, and have another bag, a handful of groceries in a bag. Yeah, all at the same time, man.
It's crazy. Yeah.
It's like you turn into an octopus all of a sudden.
You start marking down all those seconds. That's like, it's one less trip to the
one
car.
less trip.
And then we can just go straight into the shower.
Yes.
With them.
Yeah. The more you can carry, the better. Yeah, exactly. Come on. Who sings that song, man? Brada Walter, I think.
Okay,
Who do you think sings that song?
Dude, I have no
Okay,
idea.
so just, check it out. Let's talk story. And that's what we're going to do right now. And the first thing I want to talk about is, and I was talking about it with someone, was it my cousin? And they were bringing up the old airport and how it used to look like before and now. Because now it's totally different. They got that new, looks like a rent-a-car parking structure set up now, and the roads are all changing, and you got to go here and there, and now we got a main highway going through the middle, going out to Lahaina and Kihei. So everything's a lot different now, and it's going to get way different in the future. It's going to change a lot more. This is just the beginnings of it. However, looking back on the old school days with the old airport, now all of you from Maui, whether you're here right now or in the mainland, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And all you people out there who never experienced Maui way back in the day, just hang with us, and hopefully you enjoy this memory. Yeah, this memory lane, walk down memory lane. And first of all, in the middle of the old airport, I think they built the airport around a banyan tree. I shit you not. This huge banyan tree. And then this airport was around it. And I think they even, built the walkways and everything around the trunk. It was like designed around this tree. And so in the middle of this airport, you had this huge banyan tree. And the birds used to fly everywhere. I swear, I feel sorry for the janitors. Now that I think about it, that I'm older, because I was a kid back then. The bird crap everywhere, on the railings, on the stairs, on all the chairs, birds flying in and out, pooping on your head when you're waiting for your flight. It was very interesting. But as a kid back then, it was an adventure. I mean, it's like our airport was a huge jungle. There was a stairway that went up alongside the left side if you're facing towards the runway. On the left side of the airport, in the main area, the main lobby area, there's this flight of stairs that went up, and it kind of curved around to the top, and there was a restaurant up there. And that's where I experienced my first tabletop video game. And I believe it was either Pac-Man or Galaga. And it was a tabletop, and you put your quarter in and you just played the video game. And I remember sitting there playing this Pac-Man game, looking in at the, from the top, and being in that restaurant and bird crap everywhere. It was neat, man. It was neat. The airport now is boring, but boring. Yeah, boring. Oh, he's learning how to suck on his 2 fingers now, huh?
Wow,
Oh yeah, let him go.
Everything's in his mouth.
Yeah, even
Perfect right now, though. I don't know, this Hawaiian style band. That's all I could.
oh, Hawaiian style band. There you go.
Who is
I was wrong.
part of that?
Yeah, look it up. Look it up. Hey, back to the airport. They had these big yellow footprints that went from here to there when you're walking on the runway to the airport, to the airplane. And actually, yeah, from the airplane to the airport or to the baggage claim area, there's these huge yellow footprints that they painted on the pathways. And, you follow the footprints here, you follow footprints there, to go to your airplane here, you follow the footprints there, and you go up the stairs. Everything was out in the open. There was no walkways. There was no hallways where you extended out to the plane. You walked out there in the high wind. I swear, if you had a hat on, that hat was gone. People's shades would go flying. It was funny because when people land on the airplane, they don't realize how windy it really is out there until you step out of that door, and then all your shit go flying. So, you ever experienced the airport when they had those yellow footprints as a kid? Or was that?
I remember that.
Yeah, so I think they changed it already. It was like in the early 90s, I think they already started making changes. So, yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember like that banyan tree.
Yeah, you don't remember the banyan tree?
Yeah,
you weren't even. You were, like I said, you were a wet dream. You were as a sparkle in your father's eye when that was going on. Yeah, those yellow footprints though, that was a big thing I remembered about that airport, following the footprints. As a little kid, you try and step on all the footprints. Good times. Hey, the old Maui Mall. The Maui Mall now is so different. And I was looking through Facebook and I saw a picture of Maui Mall, and they had the Wallace Theater. I don't know if it's still called the Wallace Theater, but the theaters and that whole new setup where they have the fish sticking out of the ground, those fish heads sticking out of the ground. You see all those things that they're posting about that? You see a whole bunch of girls sitting on them, and it looks like dick heads sticking out of the grass.
I've never seen that.
Horrible.
Where is that?
Horrible. On Facebook.
On
The memes. No, Maui Mall.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the new designs that they have like fish heads sticking out of the grass.
I've never been there.
Oh, you never see it yet, right? Well, they posted it on Facebook, and then they have another section where they have whale tails sticking out of the grass. Yeah, it's cool. I like the theme. It's real touristy though. You can tell that they're trying to make it for those people who come off the cruise ships.
Boat's right there.
The cruise ship's right there. They're setting it up, man. They're setting it up. They are. And so anyway, yeah, it's so different from the old Maui Mall. The old Maui Mall, there was like a stage in the middle, which also had a water feature, but that water feature always had like algae and never ran. It was nasty. Had all gum floating inside, candy wrappers, dirty. I think Woolworths was right behind it. And then at that time, there was this restaurant. Well, actually, it wasn't really a restaurant. It was like an ice cream parlor. That is where IHOP is now, and it was called Farrell's. I used to love Farrell's, bro. We used to walk in through the front door, and there was like a maze of lollipops that you had to go through just to get into the restaurant. You know what I mean? Those big swirly lollipops you get from Disneyland? Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was like a maze of those lollipops and just all these different candies. And it was like walking through the cash out line at Ross. It was all candies and cookies and all these, goodies on the way into Farrell's. And I don't know, but I know I spent my birthday there, and I know a lot of kids my age at the time. They had their birthday at Farrell's, and they also rode around on a big wheel or green machine. You ever had that?
A green machine?
Yeah, or a big wheel.
I had a big wheel.
You
Not
did?
A green machine.
And
What is a green
the
machine?
kind you hit the brake so much that the tire go flat on one side
yeah.
because it's plastic, yeah.
I used to just go down.
And then it's like a lump.
Pretty much, you go down the hill like 5 times.
Yeah.
Oh, it's done.
It's done. But you get that brake on the side, you're supposed to pull, yeah. But that you do that so much that it wears through the tire because everything's plastic.
Oh, they got rid of the brakes.
They got rid of the
brake?
brake? Dude, they had a little brake that you'd pull up on the. I think it was on your right side. That you know.
Mine must have been a junk.
It was just a plastic lever that you know that rubbed against the wheel, but everything was plastic on that thing. Mm-hmm. So you'd use that. Well, I would use the brake so much because you'd spin out when you go fast and then you hit the brake and then you spin out. Yeah. And then I used that brake so much that little big holes developed in the wheel. It would just wear down on the wheel.
Yeah, because it's hollow.
Yeah, it's hollow and it's just plastic. But yeah, a green machine. You never heard of a green machine, huh?
What is that?
Oh, dude, a green machine. It was like 3 wheels and it was kind of round, like it had a round shape to it. And it was like a lever like this, and you went downhill too. And the thing is, you could go in a circle, you could spin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys sell like professional kind now.
Yeah.
Like I almost want to get one. Like they drift down the wheels.
Yeah.
Or down the hills.
Yeah, a good friend of mine, Mark. He was at the time when he was a kid. He's way older now. No, but at the time, I think this is late 60s. He was on the cover of the box of the Green Machine. He was that boy that was in the picture on the Green Machine. And he's a good friend of mine. But anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. Because I thought that was cool when he told me, "Hey, you know that kid on the Green Machine?" I go, "Yeah." He's like, "That was me." I'm like, "Shut up!"
Riding it.
I remember that box. That's why I remember that kid because I always wanted a Green Machine, but my mom guys, they were poor. So I had to go get a big wheel instead. You know, all the poor kids, they all had big wheels. You know what I'm saying? Anyway.
Yeah, I was in that category too.
I like the way you just looked at me like, I know exactly. You didn't even say that. You just kind of tilted your head and we both started laughing.
Look at you. I've never heard of a green machine.
Yeah, I thought I was poor. Damn. Oh, shit. Hey, at least I got to spend my birthday at Farrell's, man. You don't even know what Farrell's is, right?
No. See, I've never. That
You
was
never-
gone
oh.
before.
Okay, the floor was like a black and white checker pattern. It was black and white checkered. I mean, think about it. It's an ice cream parlor. Mm-hmm. The chairs was red. Everything was red and white themed. So even the waiter and the waitresses, they came in a uniform that was red and white. The closest that I can get to Farrell's is what was that one at Kahumanu? That one, Ruby's.
Rubies.
And you know how they used to
Like
sing
80s kind of.
Yeah, 80s
style.
Farrell's, but Farrell's was way better. Ruby's was good, but Farrell's was way better. I mean, granted, Ruby's, they sang to you and did that whole thing to, for your birthday. But Farrell's, dude, they would come with a drum, horns. I'm not kidding, man. And they would sing like old barbershop school style, like that. Those guys
Like Five Guys.
Oh,
that's cool.
That kind, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Imagine if somebody brought that back. Guys, it'd be
That would be awesome.
For
That
the
would be
kids.
awesome. When I was a kid, I thought that was the best.
Take out fun factors.
Yeah, and I went down Farrell's a lot of birthday parties, so I got to experience a lot of Farrell parties, man.
Gosh, fun.
Yeah. Oh, he's let him go. He's happy. Don't disrupt the prince. Let him eat that. Yeah, go ahead, munch away, kid. Hey, in front of Farrell's, right there was this little playground area for kids. And all the old school guys and girls, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about here. There was this rolling pin with a bar. I shit you not, Quinn. It was like a big steel rolling pin. Steel! And you hung onto this bar and you ran on that sucker. And that sucker would spin. And if you couldn't keep up, you get sucked right under.
I can't even.
And it was on a sand pit. It was over a sand pit. You know how much kids ate it? like
Mouthfuls
boom,
of sand.
sand in the face, bruh. I ate it a couple times.
Just
the
at
older
Maui
kids,
Mall?
it was a spinning roll, like
Just like outside, like
right outside, like
to play.
Picture up IHOP, because Farrell's is where IHOP is now. That's where Farrell's used to be. So picture coming. You know how after IHOP you come right outside and there's that little area in front. Okay, so imagine that area right front. Where it was a little playground area, right there, with a sand pit. I shit you not, dude. I know you're tripping right now, right?
Wow.
And okay, in this playground pit, there was this little climbing structure, and there was this huge rolling pin. It was a steel. It was like made out of freaking steel and wood. And there was this metal bar that you hung on to, and you stood over this rolling pin, and you hung onto this bar, and then you ran on that pin. But if you couldn't keep up and you couldn't hang on, brah, and you know the older kids used to run on that side, and the
then
thing
make the
spin,
smaller
and
kids
kids would
come
just hanging on, legs,
Can you imagine?
just bouncing off that rolling pin, because you know if you let go, you're getting sucked under. It was so crazy. I'm surprised they even had that.
I know,
anymore.
how could that be? Like,
That was how, bro.
Old
Back in the
school,
day.
bro.
Hey, old school. Yeah, I look at what they got now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rubber mats underneath the jungle gyms. Wimps. What a bunch of pussies. Nice.
damn kids.
Dude, back in my day, we had gravel, man. I'm not kidding. Gravel. I'm talking blue rock.
Oh man, that is so funny, dog.
Oh,
Those guys,
oh my God.
they must look back. Whoever owns
Hey.
Maui Mall, they must look back. Like, oh, remember we had that fucking rolling pin that almost killed all those kids?
I know all of my generation and a couple of generations under me as well, like my brother and my cousins. All us guys know exactly what I'm talking about here, man.
Facefuls of sand.
Yep, facefuls of sand.
Initiation.
And if you let go of that bar, you know you're going under. You know you're going under that pin. And you know, Kahumanu back in the day also had all these rebar statues. That's what I call it. Rebar statues. It was a kangaroo. I think there was a kangaroo in the opening of Kahumanu. You know the main entrance where Starbucks is?
Mm-hmm.
And shoot, I was ready to say Orange Julius. No, Jamba Juice. See, that's where my mind is right now. Jamba Juice. There was this rebar kangaroo. Like, I swear, it was like life size, like as big as a real kangaroo with a baby kangaroo in its pouch, made out of rebar.
Like just steel rebars?
Like steel rebar. Like somebody took some rebar, a rebar bender, and some welding torches and just went to school and made this freaking kangaroo with a kangaroo baby coming out the pouch, looking around. Yeah, out of rebar. They had dolphins, all made out of rebar.
All rusted out.
Rusted out.
No way.
Rusted.
Hey, that's not a kids, bro. Perfect for the kids. Leave them in the rain, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gonna get rusted out. The ocean's like right there, you know.
Oh yeah, seawater.
Kahului Harbor's right there. Kahumanu's right there, right across the street from Kahumanu. It's a Maui tile place. And the reason why I'm bringing all these certain sites up and going on this nostalgic memory ride is because they've been posting this on Facebook. So I just want to talk about it. The old Maui skate ring. It was actually, I think, a roller skate ring. And it's the church. It's that church that is by Home Depot now.
Where?
What's the name of that church? It's shucks.
By Home Depot.
Yeah, by Home Depot on that corner. It's a huge church. They get water feature and everything at night. You go get collars.
Over there.
Yeah, what's the name of that
By
church?
Zippy's.
Yes. That church.
I don't know what it is.
Okay,
called.
so I believe they used to be across from Kahumanu, and now it's a Maui tile, and like kitchen and tile store.
Concrete.
Yeah,
whatever.
concrete. Yeah.
Masonry place.
But before that used to be an old church and a roller skating ring. That was like the Maui roller skating ring. Bruh, freaking.
Right by Harbor Lights.
Right by Harbor Lights, right there. The Harbor Light boys used to rock. Best skaters on the island came from Harbor Lights, bruh. I'm telling you, bro. Not even rollerblades, bro. This is pre-rollerblades, bro. I'm talking roller skates.
No, yeah, let's like freaking, what is that? Roll dance.
Roll bounce.
Roll bounce.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Roll bounce, bro. Yes. We had our Harbor Lights bow wow. Bruh. Oh, man. I gotta brag. I won several times the limbo. They get the limbo. How low can you go? And I won like 2-3 times. Free cotton candy. I had a free pass for go roller skate one day. Pass. Cool. Yeah, the kind. I knew how to do the splits. Get underneath that thing real low. But they put that thing low, bro. I'd just get right under.
Ozone moves.
Right on the. I put one leg out and squat down on the other leg, and I just go to the side, like the GQ pose, but just low. And I won like 2-3 times. But yeah. Anyway, and then, hey, the old zoo. You go 1 block down from there. We had one zoo before. I bet you never know that, huh?
Where?
Yeah, we had an old zoo. So. Where they have the Punana o Maui ho'omaus. Mm-hmm. It's at the Botanical Garden.
Right below y'all, or at the...
No, at the Botanical Garden, across the street from the memorial pool. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear your daughter.
Oh, all the kids.
She's up. But yes, anyway... the old zoo was right there at the Botanical Garden. That's where they have the Punana o Maui ho'omaus now.
What kind of animals did they have?
Okay. This is the kind of animals they had.
Like cowboy.
And I'm not kidding, dude. Yeah, I guess you could say that. They had a donkey.
Yeah.
They had one ostrich. And they had a couple monkeys. You know what I'm saying? Couple monkeys. Let me think. Oh, and then if you looked into this little glass areas, they had insects, like ants, like an ant farm. So I mean, it was kind of, Rinky dink, man. It was,
that's cool.
But the monkeys was awesome.
An ostrich, huh?
One ostrich, I think, and then a donkey with several goats. They had these pile of stones in the middle where the goats used to go and run up to the top. But it's like you look at the goats, you're like, bruh, I know you ain't catch that sucker up on Haleakala, bruh. No, you know what I mean? So even a donkey. In fact, I was looking at the donkey, I'm like, bruh, I think my neighbor raised that donkey.
Some wild animals.
Yeah, my neighbor. No wild animals except for the ostrich. That was the only thing I think that was, you know what I mean? Not from here. Mm-hmm. They had deer, all our animals, geese. Oh, they had one turtle. And the monkeys. The monkeys is the one that wasn't from here that I think it was an attraction, But, and then eventually they moved the monkeys to the tropical plantation. The Maui tropical plantation?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where they used to be.
Yeah, I think they used to be at the zoo. And now they have functions and events like the Punana o Maui ho'omau. Yeah. All right. Well, moving on. Hey, news with Quinn. You have any news, bro? You have anything you want to talk about? I know you said something about plastic cleanup debut in Hawaii.
Microplastic cleaner.
All right.
What is this thing?
Oh, wow.
Ho'ola one. They're calling it the Ho'ola one.
It's a microplastic cleaning machine. And it was shipped from Eastern Canada to test.
Yeah, they made it at the University of Sherbrooke in Quebec.
Oh, Quebec, yeah.
It's pretty much just a giant vacuum, pretty much sucking up all the sand and filtering it back out.
Yeah, because they said the microplastics that get in there, and then...
That's what's dirty. Imagine that kind of stuff getting in your cuts. That's what's actually causing staph
infections and stuff. No, also...
Little pieces
microplastics. But also, I think they also mentioned that we're eating it because it's in our fish. Yeah, we're eating it.
In our digestive
and
system.
if you're eating sea salt,
Yeah.
Like natural sea salt that's dry. Yeah, they said that probably contains microplastic fibers as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think there's these little pieces of plastic.
Yes.
You can't even see microscopic.
So, like, for example, for all you women out there, if you didn't know this, get rid of all that, that clean and clear, or those face washes with microbeads. That's what that is too.
Oh, that's what they say is the killer.
That's the plastic. That's
Yeah,
little
because
plastic
when you
balls.
throw it away or wash it down
the sink, it goes right onto the ocean.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Yeah, so I'm getting rid of all my clean and clears. All my clean and clears. Yeah. Yeah. And also they said that those yoga pants, that some of them, I guess it's like polyurethane, so when they wash it, it
breaks down.
That breaks down microfiber plastics as well.
That's good to know.
Yeah. Yeah, see all these things that they're discovering.
These freaking materials that they're figuring out afterwards.
After.
Like, uh-oh.
Yeah.
These aren't really that great.
Well, they have that plastic island, right? That's the size of Texas.
That's crazy.
And it's like floating. But they said that there is several good things about like a lot of plastics is like a lot of it doesn't go lower than 3 meters or something like that. Like they tend to float before it breaks down. Before it breaks down, yeah.
Like at the surface.
At the surface, so cleanup like that is a lot easier. What is 3 meters is 9 feet, so that's good. It's not like they gotta scratch the bottom all everywhere. Although I'm sure there's a lot of debris down there as well, or not debris, but trash. Anyway, yeah, and then also they said that it also the plastic is an absorbent or something, and it absorbs chemicals.
See, imagine that getting in your cut, and that's why it's like it's plastic, so your body is like rejecting it.
Yeah,
it's not just like a bacteria that it can fight off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why like a lot of shit.
Microplastic.
Like it's trying to like push it out of
push
your
it
body.
out. Yeah, so it pusses up.
And that's why like MRSA is probably in staph. That's why it's probably
because it's not killing
such
nothing.
high rates.
The antibiotics ain't killing nothing. It's plastic. It's not like it's a bacteria.
It's like a foreign object in your body.
But it's a dirty foreign object.
Yeah, exactly. And it's sucking up all this dirty freaking, like a sponge. Like a little sponge.
That's what they said. They said like...
going into your cuts with all this bacteria.
Absorbs all these chemicals. But the good thing is once you pull out the plastic, then that's all. It pulls out chemicals and everything from the ocean. So that's a good thing.
It's almost like a two in one, yeah?
Yeah.
You pulling out.
Pulling plastic.
So you gotta clean it faster though.
Faster, yeah. Yeah.
There's a couple cool machines that I seen that they go and they just float over and scoop up the top like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like scoop up the surface plastic.
Yeah, they have that one guy who invented that one where the water pours in and then it filters out through that screen and then the plastics and everything get trapped in like a cylinder type thing.
We should look those up.
Yeah. It's like it's the same theory. Not as much as a vacuum though. That's for microplastics though. That's a whole different ball game, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's like a vacuum.
No, that is like
Whereas that's cleanup. Whereas the one that kid invented, it sucks all. I mean, it still does awesome. He's clearing like square footages, man, like thousands of plastic.
What is his name? Do you know his name?
No, I don't know his
What kind
name.
What is it though? What did he invent?
It cleans up plastic from the surface. It filters out plastic from the ocean.
Is it the one I was talking about?
Yeah, just try and type in like I don't know. Yeah, surface cleanup.
Yeah, we got. We'll just move on.
Let's just move on.
I got my hands tied.
That's funny. He put surface cleanup and then all this, Mr. Clean and Clorox products pop up. All right. Anyway.
Marketing.
Also on the news, anything else? No? Is that pretty much
really,
it? Yeah. Hey, if they can get that machine going, that's awesome. Clean out that plastic crap. And hey, also, and I think I mentioned it before, they're starting to make straws and the plastic holder for cans for like beer and sodas. They're starting to make that out of fish food.
Yeah, I've seen a bunch of. You know what is
So
the cool one is the orb that you can suck. No plastic bottles. It's like a little, those bobas at like Tutti Frutti, the little boba gels. It's like a gel, but it's just water, and you suck it. You eat the whole thing. It's like seaweed in wrap.
oh, it's gonna take over plastic
Yeah, no
bottles.
plastic bottles.
Yeah, because they're starting to reduce that too. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a cool one. The little orb.
Dude, we're evolving, man. As a people, I swear, in the next 5 years, we're gonna be watching holograms instead of TV.
Just
screens.
listening, they're predicting like they're gonna have these Teslas driving better than humans in like 5 years, 4 years.
Hey, did you see that thing where that couple did a porno while a Tesla car drove them?
No.
Yeah, they did a porno, dude, and it was funny because at the end they said I didn't see it.
I seen it on Twitter, but I didn't.
I didn't watch it.
But
I heard that.
Yeah, but I seen it on Twitter. Elon Musk was saying something about it. The autopilot. He was making a joke about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy. And the one avoids the car crash too. Did you see that one?
No.
That one's pretty crazy. Like the thing fully avoids.
Well, you know, he's trying to do that underground, like subway for cars. It's like a slide, and then you go in and you park, and then the thing slides like freaking 200 miles an hour or something. It could
like a bullet train.
It's but
like
it's a sleigh.
Personal.
It's a sleigh that your car pulls on. It parks, and then the sleigh takes you into a tube, like a tube,
would be efficient.
and then it just shoots you through. Like you know how those guys get the vacuum on that tube with
that's
for
a
mail,
big step.
and they put the mail in. Shoop,
Yeah,
shoop,
no,
and it
exactly.
takes it up to
Sucks you out.
Yes, takes it to the on the floor or whatever. Yeah,
That would be cool. Instead of having all of these, subways and these train systems, just
pulling in
already
your car,
have your cars.
It'll drop you right
like a
down.
system.
Shoop, take you from this state to another state.
Wow.
Like it's gonna get rid of main highways.
Yeah.
But they're asking, what about earthquakes and all that? And he was talking on Joe Rogan's show that it's like out of vertebrae, like a snake body. So if there's earthquakes and stuff, it's just gonna go like a snake.
Yeah.
Just like move, So anyway.
Yeah, and then just prayers to Sonny, still in ICU,
Oh yeah, Sonny Garcia.
Props to him. We just want some prayers for him. That's it.
Yeah.
We'll move on that.
Yeah. Hey, God bless, bro. God
Hopefully
bless.
Pulls himself out of that.
Oh. Well, no,
Yeah, that's about it for Hawaii.
Yeah.
Kind of slow too. There was that crash, and that was it. Then helicopter crash.
Oh.
Talked about
Yeah,
that.
that's dude. You're
That
bringing
was
me
like
down. Stop.
I know.
Hey, entertainment. Moving on. The only thing I really get to talk about right now is, of course, Game of Thrones. Hey, everybody! If you didn't see this past one on Sunday, oh man. Like, okay, if you know what I'm talking about, then you're just gonna be sitting there going, "Yep, and oh yeah, oh boy." But if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're gonna be like, "What the heck is he talking about?" Hey, sorry, go watch Game of Thrones, and then you'll know. But hey, everybody, how's Bree and Jamie? Yeah, how's Bree and Jamie? That was one that I didn't even expect. And oh, the dragon, how they take that one out. That was just crazy, right? Right? And the nerve of Cersei. OMG. For lie. And then go with that one guy and get one baby like that. Although it's not his. You know what I'm talking about. And how they just did that to that one girl. Oh my God. And the giant. I think I gotta stop. Because it's crazy. Sunday's coming up. Episode 5. Well, 5 is alive. Let's do this. I got my rotisserie chicken ready, my wooden bowl, my little tomatoes with grapes, and a glass of wine. And let's do this. Oh man. Hey, summertime movie magic is here. Not only it's hot outside, but in the theaters, the movies are going to be it's just too good, too much, guys, too much. But let me tell you about my movie. Hey guys, Joy Boy Productions. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. YouTube, It's on a YouTube channel. Please subscribe and watch Ho'okipa. And that's our short film that we did. It's a comedy. The soundtrack was the winner of the Maui Music Awards, and it also had 3 Nahoku nominations. Just trying to sell that there. Check it out, everybody. And I think you might like it. And if you saw it already, hey, how's that night diving scene, huh? With the 2 guys, huh? How's that? And how's everybody pulling up in their cars? Big party. If you haven't seen it yet, then go check it out. And then you know what I'm talking about, right? And then you also can check out the Kekohi trailer, which is on that. And that is the project that I am currently trying to get going. Everybody out there, cross your fingers. I hope I can make this happen. Kekohi, it's going to be big. I think it's going to be big. And I'm working currently with Ike Productions, which is Inspire Kanaka Evolution. It's run and owned by the wonderful Miss Nohea. And she is assisting us with this project, and it is starting to formulate. Hard work, guys. Hard work, but it's paying off. Hard work pays off. And I can't wait. And I will keep you posted on what's happening in the future. Fights. Cerrone. He beat Iaquinta. I am shocked. What a fight, guys. That was a fight. Iaquinta is bad. Cerrone is bad-er. Dude, they were throwing down, countering each other. Iaquinta caught Cerrone with a right hand. Cerrone would catch him with a right kick to the body. Countless takedown attempts, countless knockdowns, back and forth. Cerrone wins, and now he gets to finally take on Mr. Conor McGregor. And I hope that fight comes out, man. I hope they make this, because if anything, that's the fight right there. Yeah. And Cerrone, he deserves it. Either that or a title fight. He deserves either that or a title. Because he's amongst the best. He's beating everybody. You know, he's a popular guy. Everybody likes him. So, give him that chance. He deserves it. Anyway, moving on. Bellator, guys. Douglas Lima versus MVP. This one's going to be action. I hope it doesn't end up like the daily fight. I hope it doesn't end up like that, because that was just a boring fight. I think Lima's going to bring it. MVP, he's a counter fighter. He better be ready for this one, because Lima's bringing it on, man. Yeah? What do you think? Bellator?
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
Yeah. Check out what day that one is. Put Lima versus MVP. Michael Venom Page. Yeah, because that daily fight was lacking. I mean, I wanted Daly to throw down. All the smack talk they did, it was lackluster. But here we go. Who's that? Douglas Lima.
Yeah, right there.
See?
Bellator.
He's gonna bring it, bro. He's gonna bring it.
Yeah, May 11th.
May 11th.
That's what, Saturday, huh?
Wow. That's this Saturday? Yes. I thought it was gonna be next week Saturday. It's this Saturday.
It's like 2 days.
Oh. Hey, everybody, get ready. This is gonna be a slugfest. We're running out of time. Hey, everybody out there, it was good fun talking story. Again, nostalgia. We're just continuing it from last podcast. And if you didn't hear the last podcast, go check it out, man. Episode 36. Until then, this is Ed and Quinn coming to you loud from Maui. Shoots, la